Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today, we're going to have an unboxing, my dears. So let me do a little thumbnail moment. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, now listen. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon for extra perks. Thank you to all my members and patrons. I'm Super Dacob on Patreon, by the way, for having pledged. Without you, there would be no Fashion Bunker. And also without my regular viewers, I live stream every Saturday, and this video is also being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience on a Saturday. You're all more than welcome to join the live chats and the conversation. Hi, everybody. So now we're going to get to the unboxing of this really heavy piece, but little teeny tiny clickbait moment, obviously, because I've seen my statistics. You love the black bags. So, and now you're going to be like, that's not fair. We're all going to jump off. No. This is a haul. A lot has been purchased, but it's a bag in a bag situation. Tricked ya! And I didn't. I still bought a lot. But obviously, when you see the white bag, you think perfumes and cosmetics. I'm not interested. Well, you're gonna be interested in seeing what's in here. Trust you me, I will not disappoint you. But I needed to use a little trick to get your attention. Now, listen, and now we're getting to the dangerous part. And the dangerous part is the FOMO. And I've warned all my viewers a couple of hours prior to this unboxing, and I said, you guys, don't watch this video if you are prone to FOMO-ism. Because I'm obsessed with these things. Like, this is so heavy. I got a ton of stuff here. We're going to do, this is like the late spring Chanel haul. Oh my God. Okay, where do we begin? First of all, oh my God. Okay. First, I want to say thank you to my sales associates that gave me a wonderful gift. Now, some of you already have this, probably. I'm going to pull it out. Okay, so the first thing I got was this bag, right? And this was a present, you know, loyalty, blah, blah, blah. They've launched the #1 care line, right? It is a cotton tote, which is actually round at the bottom. So it's like a bucket bag, if you may. And then it goes, then it opens up like that. But technically it's round. It's just the round part is bigger at the top and kind of narrower at the bottom. So if I go in really close, you see the pattern of this piqué cotton, kind of really rough and thick cotton. It's made in China though, don't get fooled. And this is not stitched on, it's just kind of printed on or glued on the actual logo. So if you kind of use it a lot and rub it, or if you wash it, because it is white cotton, it can get dirty. If you wash it, probably this would peel off. But it's a freebie. Beggars can't be choosers. So I'm super, super happy for this little beauty here. Live-in ferret. It does come with one internal pocket. And it is a very, very, very sturdy, thick cotton made out of recycled cotton on top of that. And this little tag is made out of a recycled paper. Let me try to bring it in closer so there's less light covering. There you go. And then in the back, it tells us that it was made in China. It actually says, made in China, and then with compliments of Chanel Beauty. Not for sale. This was a gift with purchase, right? So I am so happy that they gave me one of these. All right. Now, oh my God. Where to begin? Okay. So, hold on. Okay, I got a couple of creams here to test stuff out. They gave me the Gentle Biphase Eye Makeup Remover Cleansing Cream to Foam, La Mousse, which I adore. I actually bought one, so I can show you that as first thing. I had to repurchase my mousse, and also for traveling, they gave me 2 little small ones, and then they also gave me Le Lift Eye Cream to try out. Now, with the La Mousse, you know, Some of you have been asking me, oh, rumors have it that they will be discontinuing La Mousse. They're not discontinuing La Mousse. It's one of their best and most sold products. This is how it looks like. It is 150 milliliter. I go through these really quickly. I use them on a daily basis. They do not dry my skin out. Just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I adore. Actually, you know what? I think, is the old one I have also so glossy, or is it more mattified? I have the feeling these new tubes are glossier. So this is a batch code 7501. So it's a very, very fresh batch. In fact, you're never going to find an old batch of these laying around because they sell out really, really quickly. Your access to the red carpet says, oh my God, I love the tote bag. Thank you. Squickety says, a pocket? Dang, Chanel, going all out. Yeah, there's there's a pocket, right? You guys, there's a pocket. Maria Barros says, can anyone get it if you buy makeup or perfume? No. Actually, a little story connected to this one. I went in, I bought, and before I purchased, I said, hey, do you happen to have... no, we don't. What's your customer, like, are you in our system? I was like, yeah. I gave them my name. They looked it up. They're like, oh, we do have. So it's about how much you spend. It's what tier customer you are. So it was, when I asked for it, even though I had stuff in my cart and they knew I was about to drop a pretty penny, they said we don't have it. But then when they checked me as a client in the system and they saw that I'm enough of a tier, then they said, oh, we do have it after all. So it was a bit cringe moment, but whatever. Okay. So we got La Mousse. Then I had to refresh my Pour Monsieur Deodorant Stick. I live for this stuff. I actually am wearing it now. I wear this every day. I go through these like through honey. I live for my Pour Monsieur Deodorant Stick. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. It doesn't stay. I've talked about this a lot. It doesn't stain my clothes. It keeps me fresh. Wonderful. And it still has real oak moss in it. There it is, Evernia furfuracea, tree moss extract. It's still in here. I'll bite just a little bit of it. Okay, now, then another thing I got, makeup brushes. I'm more and more obsessed with makeup. As you can see, I look like Little Bo Peep today, mixed with Madonna from the Reinvention Tour, mixed with a little bit of Marie Antoinette vibes with the curls. I mean... And I got myself 3 makeup brushes. Okay. I want to try something out. Now, this one I already own. The one in the middle is the blush brush, which I already have, and I actually apply blush with it all the time. This thing is amazing. All 3 were made in France. So the blush brush, you can see kind of the structure it has. This is really great. I highly recommend the blush brush. I use this a lot. Why did I buy another one? I bought another one because I want to use one for really, really dark blushes, like going into the brown hues, and have one for really light blushes that I use, like right now. This is quite a light blush. So that I don't have to wash them all the time, and I could kind of keep one for the darker hues and one for the lighter hues. Then I got the contouring brush. Okay, so the contouring brush is really, really interesting. You see, it has a little bit of a corner of an edge. Now, with the contouring brush, what I'm thinking of starting to exercise is literally contouring, right? So this one looks like this when you take it out. See that little curve, the little angle, I guess. We'll see how we're going to use it. Depending also on the makeup I'm planning on using or experimenting with next. They come with their little tiny pouches, right, to cover them on top. Oh my God, obsessed with their brushes. I know that there's better brushes out there. I just love my Chanel brushes. I think they're the best. And this is kind of a new one, a new addition to their own family, so I've been told. This one is really funky and funny and funky. It's called the Foundation Blending Brush. Now, I asked them only for liquid foundation. They're like, no, no, no. It can also be used for powder. But look how funky it is. It's so cute. It's like a little punk. So it's kind of cut in two layers. You see there's one layer cut off there, and then it's kind of thinned out at the top. So this top is very, very thin down, and then it becomes thicker here. That's how this brush is made. Isn't it interesting? Look how interesting this thing is. So the sales associate, did a little test on me with this one. Very interesting how actually she applied a darker blush, used a darker blush on me as a shading kit. And so this thing was so delicately light. She just did a little bit here and a little bit there with it. Very, very fascinating. But it is a foundation blender. Now, I don't really blend in my liquid foundation, but all the powders that I work with on my face, I'm really, really looking forward to test this one out. Debbie says it's good for cream products. I mean, I might try it on cream as well. My problem with cream products is then the brushes are all mushy, then you got to wash them all the time. And yes, you got to keep your brushes clean, but if you're only using them for yourself and you're only using them with powder products, it's a different situation than if you're using them with liquid products, right? So those are the three brushes I got. This is a huge haul, you guys. All right. Then they still had one left over from like the Christmas edition of the number 5 lipsticks. Emblématique. Love this color. So I thought to myself, oh, why not? It was the last one left. It has that famous number 5 embossing on the top. The color is gorgeous. It is a very, very intense. Come on, focus on the lippy. It's not going to focus on the lippy. There you go. Look at that intense red color. Kind of, it has a blue tint. It's a very, very blue heavy red color. Really, really kind of a dark, vibrant red. On the lips, blends beautifully. So this is color Rouge à Lure Emblématique number 147. Not in production anymore, but I found one left over. They had one left over. I bought it because I was crazy that way. But now here we come to the La Crème de la Crème. Oh, another freebie. I got this little pouch with some more creams in it from the Le Beige range. It's a delicate light rose pouch in cotton for summer, darling. There's a couple of creams in here. Eye cream, sublimage, crème lumière, l'extrait de crème. But what I wanted to show you what is actually going to go in here once these creams are out. Oh, this is kind of cute. I got La Crème Lumière as a 5mm miniature. These are super cute. This was a freebie, by the way. Where is it? Adorable. Little tiny miniature thing. Now, listen. The fun thing is, the pink pouch is so cute, says right? This one is really, really adorable. And we're going to use this for something, and we're going to get to it. Now we get to the oh my god moment, the summer collection from Le Beige. Mind blown. First of all, the maxi size bronzer, oversized, healthy, glow, sun-kissed powder. It's a bronzer, it's a blush. You could use it also to create a little bit of contouring, shades. Depends on how fair your skin is or not. This thing is ginormous, and I'm going to compare it to the ones that I have here for you so that you can see kind of the regular size of Chanel Compacts is this. And this is the maxi version that they created for this summer. Interesting, though, to know these are made in Italy, these big things. They're not made in France. Let's open this one. Oh my god. First of all, if you're not into perfumed cosmetics, you're not going to like this. Right out of the box, it smells so divine, like beyond divine. And it is from the Le Beige range, so it is beige. And it's ginormous. So if we compare it to the standard compact size, this is the difference, you guys. You know what I mean? This is really kind of like, if we put this in this corner here, It's almost, you could say double the size. Couldn't you say this is double the size? You know, let's do a picture side by side. Let me do a little picture side by side as well. And let me open it quickly so you get to see also inside. It has a huge mirror. I'm not going to show you the mirror because it reflects the camera and everything. But this entire side or size of the compact is a mirror. The entire thing is a mirror. And then inside you get this gorgeously pressed powder. This is the lightest version. And the powder has the pressed in shape of the Chanel compact with the double C logos everywhere. There you have it. Okay, so this is the lighter one. Now, it works if you're fair skinned. If you have very, very dark skin, it's not going to work for you. They came out with 3 shades of this one, okay? This is the lightest one, and this is the Sunshine Light. It says it's an exclusive creation. It is a limited edition. So I got the light one, and you best believe I got the medium and the deep as well, because these are, you know, if I do spend some time in the sun, although this vampire doesn't, if I get more tanned, I do the medium. If I get really tanned, I use the deep. But the deep is the darkest shade that they made, and it's still not dark enough for really darker skin. So Chanel is a little bit shady by not delivering all the shades. They could have made darker ones as well. But me being translucent as I am, for me this is already super, super dark. Why did I buy all 3? I'm not going to use all 3, but these are just so beautiful and a one-off time piece. The size of this stuff, I wouldn't mind if they were even bigger. I actually expected them when they were announced. I thought they were going to be much bigger. So they're not as big as I wished they would be. But I will be using probably the lightest or the medium, not the deep, for a little bit of contouring, actually. Or maybe just to bronzify myself a little bit. But one of them is going to stay, at least one of them is going to stay sealed just for my archives because they're just so freaking beautiful. Like literally beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. The whole lacquered affair on top of here, and then that mirror inside. Now, so I got all 3, and you're like, Dacob, you're crazy. Yeah, a little. I might be a little crazy. But anyway, so I got these, and then since they don't come with a brush, you know, Chanel knows how to sell us the products. Since they don't come with a brush, but they come out with a maxi Kabuki brush, I had to buy it. I just had to buy it. I had to buy it. The Kabuki brush was made in Korea. And, oh, it also has a batch code. Now, interesting that even their non-cosmetic products, like just their accessories, also have a batch code. This is 7201. Adorable. So I've seen bigger Kabuki brushes than this, but anyway, I just love, look, it comes in its little velvety pouch that you open up, and there it is. It's in there hiding. We're gonna pull it out, you guys. For Chanel standards, yes, this is a funky, chunky, really big Kabuki brush, but we've seen bigger Kabuki brushes in the past. I love the fact that it's made in Korea. Could have been made in Japan, actually, you know, if we really want to be a little bit more on point. But they also have some brushes made in Japan, by the way. It's substantial. It's heavy. This is a metal container for these synthetic brushes. Isn't this gorgeous? So obviously, what you're going to do with this one, you're going to go into this ginormous powder, and it fits perfectly. And you go, they say, apply it to the highlights of your face, meaning the T-zone. That's where you put the bronzer, there, tip of the cheeks, and then on the body as well. for the collarbone, for the shoulder. If you're going to wear a little bit of, you know, a little something, something, and you bronze yourself with the ginormous Kabuki brush, all summer long, your body gets a little bit of sheen and shine. Now, but the piece that I am just dying for the most is this, you guys. I had to buy the final piece of the puzzle for me, is the oil. Now, obviously, they do also have nail polishes and an eye palette. I don't really care for those. But this thing, the Illuminating Oil for face, body, and hair, 250 mil. It's ginormous, okay? And it's still under $100. Let's open this one together. I am living for this shit. Now, remember, a year or two ago, they did the Chanel No. 5 Fragment d'Or, the gold fragments liquid perfume. That was very, it was an alcohol gel consistency. It was alcoholic, water alcohol based. So when you put it on the skin, it does dry out the skin. It is glittery, does have the gold glitter, but it is not this. This here has cocoa, sunflower seed oil, perfume, glycol, sorbitane, tofferol, tinoxide, and all that good stuff, whatever it is, but it does not have alcohol listed in there. So it's a different consistency. It's a dry oil, but just like Fragment d'Or, oh, this is the FOMO effect right there, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at the gold sparkles. They've all been sedimentating at the bottom. But now when we mix it up together, the glitz and the glamour. Check this out. As we mix this, look at that gold shimmer and move in there like lava. Like lava. Oh, the glitz and the glamour. The glitz and the glamour. You guys, let me mix it up a little bit more. There's a little bit more still. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. So this one, if you let it stand, you know, in one position a couple of hours, it's going to sedimentate at the bottom and you're going to have like the clear oil at the top. So you're supposed to mix it together to get all of that. Okay, now let's zoom in. Yes. Look, okay, hold on. Look at this. I mean, just for the sake of having these shapes of this gold moving around. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, you guys. This is amazing. But even more interesting than that is the smell of this. This stuff, oh my God. It's that Chanel beige. You can use it to highlight cheekbones on the face, collarbone, shoulder, your whole body, arms, hands, tip of the hair to make the hair a little bit, you know, to hydrate or to nourish the hair and add a little bit of shine to the hair. This swirls like a magic potion. Let me tell you, it really does look like a magic potion. So you open it up like this, and then it just has a little hole at the top. There is no sprayer, no pump, no nothing. You just have, oh my God, the smell. Okay, what really convinced me here was the smell. Now I'm going to try to not spill it all over the place, because I have a tendency to do so. So I'm going to put it on my little tissue here, just for the sake of trying it out now for you guys. Okay, so this is kind of, you see, you get that kind of blood stain, but gold stain. Oh, it's a delicate sheen. It's not as glittery as the Chanel No. 5 Fragment d'Or. The Fragment d'Or was like, oh my God, the smell of this. The particles were everywhere. So obviously the lights here are very intense, so you're not going to really get to see it as well as if I were to move away from the light. Hold on, let me see if it's going to focus on my arm. So if I kind of put it into the shadow a little bit, no, you don't really see it that much. There's way too much light here, but it is delicately sparkling, and it does add a little bit of a tanned, sun-kissed sheen on top of the skin. It's I don't have words. Is it useless? Yes. It's so useless. You really don't need this, but you want to smell it. Yeah, you know what I mean? You just want to smell it. Oh my God. Just a subtle shimmer. How wonderful. It's just that subtle. Yes. And the price is around, well, in pounds, it's around 60 to 70 pounds. It's around 80 euro, around $90. So we're under that 100 range, but it's 250 milliliters. Hold on, let me try to put it directly. Oh, yes, queen. Hold on, putting it there. Oh my God. Okay, okay, girl. Mm-hmm. It smells so good. It's embarrassing. So 70 pounds in the UK, says Aisha. Yeah. Trina, yes, I think this is worth every penny. Call me crazy. You know, I love my Chanel. I might be biased in these things. You know, don't listen to me. Make up your own mind. But at least do me a favor and go to a beauty boutique. Because this stuff is really hard to find. Actually, these are only available in their beauty boutiques and online. A standalone, like Chanel stands, might not carry it. So you have to be really... Oh my God. Oh, and the oxygen. Look when the oxygen. Oh, hold on. Let me zoom this in, you guys. Look at those little bubbles going through there. Oh my gosh. This, hold on. Look at it go like lava. This thing is amazing. So anyway, oh, they disappear. Wait, oh. Oh, wait, how do they? Oh, there. Okay, so I got to do this. Okay. And look at all of these little bubbles of air going upwards. This shit is the bomb. I don't know. I just love looking at it. It's so much fun. Anyway, so that was my haul. It's kind of the late spring, early summer haul because all of these bronzers and tanners and highlighters are all meant for sun. They're all meant for summer. This is a wonderful collection. I think Le Beige nailed it with this collection. I think they did. And the smell of this stuff, obviously this is not going to nourish you. I mean, it is oil, but what does it say? Illuminating dry oil for face, body, and hair. A shimmering veil, soft and silky finish. Yes, the beautiful thing about this thing, it really is a dry oil. It doesn't make you feel oily and patchy and sticky. It absorbs right in and it leaves just a subtle shimmer, sun-kissed. So this was my kind of highlight of the season. This piece is to die for. And those ginormous, if you collect Chanel stuff, you got to have one of those at least, you know, just to lift it and have that ginormous mirror to look into is a treat. It's a treat. So that's that. I bet you could transfer it to a mini spray bottle for misting. You could. You definitely could. I'm not gonna because I kind of like to have the option to just dose it the way I want to, but just like, you know, dripping it onto my hands. And then because I do have the Chanel No. 5 dry oil, which is a spray, that thing is a mess. You spray it, it sprays all over the place. You can't really focus the spray in one spot because it's oil, so it's quite dense. It squirts all over the place and not very practical because then you get the floor all oily because it just goes everywhere. It's just a little bit dangerous. Then you kind of, it's all slippery everywhere. This thing, you can really dose it just right. I do prefer having it, dosing it like this, you know, just kind of me deciding how much I want rather than having a spray go all over the place. A spray would filter out the metal oxides, wouldn't work. That is also true, Jack. I didn't think of it, but you're right. It could be an issue. It could be an issue. But, and don't forget, it is a 250 mil container. It's huge. It's bigger. For that price, I think we're good. Considering that, you know, they could have given us like a 50 milliliter little tiny thing for, you know, $100. No, they gave us 250 mil for around $90. So I guess that's all I had to say. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you got one of these or any of these. And if you love them or hate them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Subscribe. Mwah.